In your own local communities, if your business is dependent on your local market, which so many small businesses are there any tips in terms of like how do you get known? You know, you might be new to the community, or maybe you've lived there but you've never really connected with people. Where do you start? Vishal, do you have any recommendations?
So I would say look for any community event in the neighborhood where your business is going to be located, and try to sponsor an event, or try to do something like sponsor a kind of meal for the church and stuff like that. Yeah. Or if you can't do that, if you don't have that much cash flow, or you don't have that much reserves, and you are just afraid not to spend that much, just offer them a kind of a good gesture discount that, okay, being a part of a community, you know what, this is a community appreciation day, this is a 10% off, or $5 burritos, or $5 something, whatever you want to offer, you can offer that way. At least that will bring them in. You will get a chance to show them what exactly you are offering them, and stuff like that, and that way you can create your own market in that small community.
That's great.
If we all believe that word of mouth, and I know we do, I know we all believe that word of mouth marketing is still the greatest thing to achieve. You know, having someone who bought your product or service say something nice about your product or service to someone else who is likely to buy your product or service is still the very best marketing that you can get.
A lot of us have been told this myth that we have to spend a ton of money on traditional forms of marketing and advertising, and that's simply not true. You can grow a business from zero to a multi-million-dollar company through word of mouth, through relationships, connecting with people. We all crave that connection. There's a reason why we switched big banks for our business and our personal, because of that amazing relationship with the person at the branch, right? Like it's not about it is about the benefits and it is about the price, but it's also about people caring and have your interests. And so, yeah, you can grow a huge business by doing little things like writing a note or popping by with Timbits and coffee. It doesn't have to be, an expensive gift or a gesture.
For us, it's paying attention to the quality and the point of view and the whole customer experience with our brand and our products. And that is really what's paramount, and that's what's going to continue the growth. So if we're not focusing on that, and if we allow that to slip or to falter, that's what's really going to prevent any real, true, long-term sustainable growth.
Differentiate yourself. So I'm in a market that, there's other people who make stuff like this, but how am I going to be different? Well, I want to market to Canadians. I want to make sure I have a good price-value relationship. I ship from Canada. I want to have the biggest assortment of anybody in Canada. So those kind of things are what I want to stand for. So there's lots of players. You can buy some products at big box stores, but I want to have those things that stand me out. So that's really important.